The Link Show is just about to start. If you want to be a part of The Link Show, head over to linkkids.com.au/live.
Today on The Link Show, we're continuing our Christmas series, and I get to wear my Christmas sweater.
Oh, it's very jingly. And we're playing Pick the Perfect Present again. Hopefully this time, the question can be explained a little better this time. I don't know.
Or maybe you could just listen better.
Ooh. Whatever. But all that and more, let's get linked. Welcome back. It is Christmas week again here on The Link Show, Cece.
Miguel.
Cece.
Miguel.
Cece.
Do you know what it's time for?
What's the time for?
Christmas!
Oh!
There you go.
Now let's see if you can get one.
Hey, rude. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got one.
50-50.
Okay. I think things went flying. Oh, that's
Things did go flying.
What's
Oh, we got another
that's mine.
crown. I don't know if I want to wear this
spinny
crown.
top. And a paper clip. I'll take the paper clip because you don't need it.
What's this? Well, I don't even know where my
Crown.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
I got
spinny
it.
top.
Spinny top. Wait,
See
it's
how
actually
nice
pretty
I
cool.
am?
Look at that. Oh.
Okay, Miguel, let's go.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
What did the elf use when he hurt his leg?
No.
A candy cane.
Candy cane.
Knee slapper.
Confession.
Confession.
I don't love candy canes.
Oh. Controversial?
Controversial confession.
Maybe you should tell us if you like candy canes or not.
All right, my turn. You ready? What does an angry kangaroo do?
What?
Gets hopping mad. It's not a Christmas one.
It's not a Christmas
one.
one. Remember, on Wednesday, Buckle's got a brand new episode called The Link Crew and You. He will be reading all your shout-outs, and if you have a better Christmas joke, send it through. He'll read that too.
We need some better jokes,
We
but
need
right
some better
now,
jokes.
we're gonna go and watch Preach Part 1.
Okay, have you ever tried to play a video game that you've seen other people play, but you were just not as good as your friend, and maybe it made you a little bit frustrated? I know for me, when I was younger, there was a video game that was coming out. It was all over the news, it was all over YouTube, everyone was super excited about this brand new video game, and I was the most excited about it. I even pre-ordered the game. In other words, I'd already bought the game even though the game wasn't out yet. And so in the build-up, I'm watching other people play it in the testing phases, and I'm watching all of the news articles about people saying how amazing this game is. I'm watching other people crush the game, doing really, really well. And finally, I download the game, I load it up, and instantly I fail. And then I try again, and I fail. And I try again, and I get a little bit further, and I failed. The game was super hard. And even though I had been so excited in the build up to this game, reading all the instructions and watching other people play the game and getting super excited, I was not enjoying the game. It wasn't turning out the way I thought that it would turn out. And I remember one night I'd been playing all day, and it was about 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and I'm sitting there with my mouse and keyboard at the desk and my arms are crossed and I'm just head back. And I'm thinking, is it worth it anymore? Should I even bother trying? But I made a decision. I'm not going to give up. I was really excited about this game. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to have a sleep. I'm going to ask for some help, and I'm going to come back and try again. And so the next morning I got up, I called a friend and I asked for some advice, and it turns out there's a few little tricks I didn't know about, and so I jumped back into the game, and it was still difficult, but eventually I got past the first level. That's how hard the game was. And then I crushed the first level. Yes, I made it. So then I went to the second level, and it was still really hard, but I didn't give up, and I kept going, and I crushed the second level. And after an entire day of playing again, I finally finished the game. You see, sometimes in our lives, we can have things that we're looking forward to, or things that we're excited about. Maybe someone's told us some exciting news, or maybe you're going on a trip or a holiday and you're super excited about what it's going to be. But then when you finally get there, it doesn't turn out the way you thought it would turn out. Maybe it's more difficult than you thought. Maybe it's harder than you thought. Maybe it's not as fun or as exciting as you thought. And so sometimes we can get a little bit disheartened, which just means we can feel sad about the thing that we were originally happy about. And just like with that video game from earlier, we make a choice. Are we going to keep trying, or are we going to give up? You see, this week while we're continuing the Christmas story, we're actually looking at the moment that Jesus was born and that it was meant to just be a big, happy, easy moment in Mary and Joseph's mind. I'm sure that they were excited about being the parents of Jesus and that it was all going to be smooth. But instead, things went wrong and it was difficult and it was challenging and it was hard and they could have given up. They could have given up on the excitement that was to come. And so a little later on, we're going to take a look at the story of the birth of Jesus. We're going to see what challenges that Mary and Joseph faced and what they did. And we're also going to learn what we can do when things don't go the way we thought they would. But we'll talk about that in just a minute.
All right.
Pick the perfect present. We're back, guys. I'm so excited, Cece. I'm so
You
excited.
had no idea.
Let's get straight to our question.
Are your listening ears turned
My
on?
listening
Are you
ears.
ready?
Oh, you just poked my ear.
Yeah, I did. I was making sure
But they're
on.
on. They're turned on, and I'm ready. I'm ready to
go.
pick the perfect present.
Hold up, Miguel. We need to explain what's going on. Our producer is going to read a scenario where we have to pick the perfect Christmas present for the person in the scenario.
And you know what? I promise I'll listen this time.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's go.
Kai's mum has just had another baby. Her feet are swollen, her back is sore, and she barely gets enough sleep every night. Kai wants to get his mum a present that makes her feel loved and appreciated. What should he get her?
Oh, so my mom gets a present.
Mum's getting the present. Did you hear that? Mum. Okay.
Oh, what's it gonna?
You should know this. Come on.
Wait, so she is pregnant?
She's had the baby.
Oh, she's had the baby. What? No, she's pregnant.
We're giving a present to a mum. What would you give your mum?
What would I give my mum?
Come on, Miguel.
I actually don't know. This is tough.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes. Oh, yes. I am ready.
Go for it.
No, you go first.
Okay.
I went first last time.
All right. I did a 24-hour spa package and a night away so that she can just have some time, have some zen and be pampered a bit.
And she's pregnant.
Yeah, that's what she needs.
What happens if she has a baby at that place?
Or maybe...
Come on now, Courtney. I said a foot massage.
How lame.
A foot
Mine
Her
is
feet are
24
swollen.
hours.
Her feet are swollen and she can't walk. She would appreciate a foot massage.
But I'm giving her a foot massage, a
She
back
would
massage,
appreciate a foot. No, that's a
pedicure.
pamper package. Okay.
What do you think is in a pamper package? Okay, guys, we clearly need some more help from you. Can you send in some of your ideas? And while you're doing that, let's go watch the animated Bible story.
Foot massage.
This is Mary, the same Mary that would go on to become the mother of Jesus. An angel appeared to Mary and told her that she would give birth to a son and that she should name him Jesus because he would be the Son of God and would save his people from their sins. Now, during this time, a man named Caesar Augustus was the leader of the Roman Empire, and he made a decision that they wanted to count how many people there were. And so everybody had to travel back to their hometown to be counted. This included Mary and her husband, Joseph. But when this happened, Mary was close to giving birth to Jesus. So Joseph took Mary and they traveled back from Galilee to their hometown of Bethlehem. But when they got there were so many people in Bethlehem that there was nowhere left to stay. Everywhere was full. And so they stayed in a barn. And that is where Mary gave birth to Jesus. She wrapped him in some cloth and laid him down in a manger. Jesus, the Son of God, the Savior of the world, was not born in a big castle with trumpets, but was born in a small barn and laid in a manger. I love that in the Bible, the story of Jesus is one of the coolest, most amazing, exciting stories, but things still went wrong. Just like in our lives, things can sometimes go wrong. And so Mary and Joseph are getting ready to have baby Jesus born, and then all of a sudden they've got to travel back to Bethlehem because they're counting all the people. And then they get there and there's nowhere for them to stay. All of the houses are full. Things are going wrong. Can you imagine how tired and how sad Mary and Joseph must have felt, being like, we just want somewhere to sit down. And then eventually the only place they can find, it's not in a fancy hotel and it's not in a nice big house with fancy beds and sheets. It's in a barn with animals. And out of all of the places that Jesus could have been born, he was born in a barn surrounded by smelly animals. And yet, it's still one of the most amazing moments in the Bible. You see, Mary and Joseph didn't give up. They knew that although things were hard and although things were going wrong, they knew that the birth of Jesus was going to be amazing. And so they persevered, they pushed through, they didn't give up. You see, the Bible says the exact same thing for you and me. It says, don't give up when you're doing good. Don't let yourself get tired when you're doing the right thing. Because when the time comes, that's when we see the good thing happen. Don't give up. And so I know for me in my life, there's been so many times when things have been challenging or difficult, but I've made that choice. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep pressing ahead because I know on the other side of that challenge, that's where there's something good waiting for me that God has already planned. And so that's our challenge for you and me. When things are going wrong, when they're not going your way, don't give up, because on the other side of the challenge, God has something good waiting for us.
I loved how we continued the Christmas story today. I cannot believe that there was no room for Jesus to be born, but I'm glad they found somewhere.
Do you know what I can't believe, Miguel?
What can't you believe?
Producer.
You still don't listen. The baby was already born.
No.
Yep.
Someone told me she was pregnant.
2 for 2. She was pregnant and then she had the baby. That's how it
After
works.
the foot massage. I still reckon that's the best present. Anyway, I'm Miguel.
I'm Cece.
And we'll see you next time on
The Link Show.
See you later.
Bye.